Hi, this is Cam,
Selena, and Cassie.
Sociology Project 2016.
Education ranks behind family as the second most important agent in socialization, which is defined as a lifelong experience of developing norms, religion, skills, and habits for participating within society. Let's compare the education systems within Canada and North Korea. On average, Canadians go through 17.7 years of education in a lifetime. 64% of Canadians between the ages of 25 to 64 have attained some post-secondary education. This puts Canada seventh in the world in overall education rankings. In North Korea, there is 11 years of mandatory schooling and is provided to citizens free of charge from the government. However, this education system is designed to reward the people who believe in the communist government. While you are a student, if you show loyalty to the regime, you will be recommended to a university where you can further your studies. If you are not recommended, you are sent to work in farms, mines, or the military.
As we can see, both the education systems seem fairly accessible to the people. However, where the two systems differentiate is in the educational achievement, which is the learning of valuable skills and knowledge. You are rewarded in Canada with good grades, a diploma, and a well-paying career. Conversely, with North Korea, it is your loyalty to the regime that will allow you to further your education. Techniques like this are often used by dictators who are creating a mass appeal to the population. In order to succeed, you must put your faith and trust into the system. This is a very similar setting to that of an ideological closed system.
Let's take a look at the macro social indicator known as economy. We now live in a post-industrial era where globalization has seemed to have reached all corners of the earth. Service sector jobs and international trade are more important than ever. Canada's unemployment rate is at 7.1% currently, which implies that many Canadians are provided the opportunity at finding work. An unemployed rate under 10% is an acceptable rate. The labor force is 19.12 million, which ranks 32nd in the world. The gross domestic production per person is 62,000 and is ranked 27th worldwide. North Korea's unemployment rate is a staggering 25.6%, and the labor force is 15.21 million, which is ranked 130th. The GDP per person is 1,800, which gives them the world ranking of 176.
Globalization is defined as the process of formerly separated economies, states, and cultures becoming tied together and becoming aware of their growing interdependence. The Canadian economy has thrived due to globalization and international trade. This allows Canada's global structure to rank as high as it does worldwide. Nonetheless, North Korea's economy is labeled by many economists as the least free economy in the world. It is operating as close to a true communist country as it can. There is no free market, and the government limits spending on foreign investment.
The social environment is defined as the immediate physical and social world in which individuals must adapt to satisfy their own needs and interests. And the social environment of Canada and North Korea are very different. Let's provide a few facts to demonstrate this. The overall life expectancy in Canada is 81. This is ranked as 18th highest in the world. Infant mortality rate is 4.7 out of 1,000 live births. The median Canadian family income per year is $76,000. Crime rate in Canada is at its lowest since 1969. Compared to North Korea, where the overall life expectancy is 70 years, the infant mortality rate is 24.5 out of 1,000 live births. The average income per person in North Korea is $1,000 to $2,000 per year, which equates to about $4 a day. The major crime issue within North Korea is trafficking of illegal drugs and people. Forced marriages, forced labor, and sex trafficking has caused many citizens to flee and illegally hide within the borders of China.
Before you are even able to walk, the odds have been set against you if you are a child born in North Korea. The risk of death is about 5 times higher just for being born into a Korean family. Primary socialization is the process of acquiring the basic skills needed to function in society, and this process takes place in a family. The task of acquiring these basic needs would be very challenging to do if you were born into a family where you live on average 10 years less and are living on $4 a day. You must be willing to adapt in order to survive but living below the poverty level.
A certain level of strain exists within North Korea. Since the majority of the people all live within the same poverty levels, the strain is between the government and its people. This is a major issue because in order for a population to overthrow a communist government, there must be a political revolution, and this is a difficult task to accomplish. Canada is much more a functional society, with relative stable social structures governed by a stable human environment.